Volga, the Dragon Knight, is a scorching warrior who fights for the sorceress Sia. Using his Dragon Claw Spear and fire-spitting dragon abilities, Volga is a fan favorite amongst the Hyrule Warriors cast. This is one guide that has been hotly requested for a long time, and I know that a lot of my audience is burning to see my take on him. Let's go ahead and see what the Dragon Knight can do. Volga's standard attack string consists of 7 attacks, the first 5 of which come out incredibly quickly. In short succession, Volga will attack left, right, forward, do a spin of his spear while jumping forward, which he leads into a circular attack, before bringing forth flames from the ground, and finishing with a powerful forward thrust. The way that Volga swings his spear, especially in the opening parts of this, do an amazing job of both tearing through single targets as well as groups, making this one of the best standard attack strings in the game. We are already off to a great start, so let's go ahead and look at his heavy attack and combos. First of all, by simply hitting heavy attack, Volga will do a quick spin forward before doing a mini fire splash attack on the ground. This attack is unique in that it is able to always break through enemies' guards. In a game where strong enemies guard as much as this one, it's really hard to express how important having this ability in your back pocket can be. It really changes how Volga is able to perceive fights. Instead of just having to always react to your enemy's defense by trying to get around them, no one is safe from Volga as he can just barrel through any block with his attack and continue right on beating them into a corner. When using Volga's first combo, he will very quickly do an uppercut with his spear, knocking his enemies upwards. Unlike other characters, Volga himself does not leap up into the air after them, making the best use of this move to capitalize on weak point gauges appearing so that you can keep them going. Volga's second combo has him briefly change his arm to that of a dragon's, which he uses to create 3 air slices which fan out in front of him. This attack is actually pretty similar to an attack that Sword Link uses in the same combo spot. However, Volga's version, being vertical slices, doesn't quite have the versatility of that attack. You can use this to harass enemies from range, however, you're likely to only hit them with one of the slices, and your time is probably better spent just getting in close and slashing away. Volga's third combo has him briefly pause before spitting a long row of flame from left to right. Much like Skull Kid's laser face, you are able to turn Volga to allow him to cover more degrees around him, making this a great area attack whether you are facing your enemy directly or already surrounded. Volga's fourth and final combo is a bit of a strange one. Volga will briefly transform into a full dragon before starting a spin and dive bombing a short distance in front of where you began the transformation. This move sticks out considerably from the rest of his kit, as it is one of the slowest attacks in the game. However, the damage and area that it affects is considerable. Also, I should fit in here that you may have seen NPC Volgas spitting out a fireball before performing their own dive bomb attack. However, when you play as Volga, the fireball is not possible. That's actually kind of okay, as this probably would have slowed down this attack speed even more. However, I do wish that it could have been added through extending the combo through additional button presses. Finishing off Volga's kit, we have his fourth special attack, which has him unleash a powerful fire thrust in a thin line directly in front of him. This attack has quite a bit of range, but it is not nearly as wide as similar special attacks, so just keep that in mind when you're using it. Sometimes it feels that after the developers were finished balancing Volga to be a decent character, they just took all of his animations and put them at double speed. With the notable exception of his fourth combo, everything that Volga does just seems to come out with hardly a breath between it. Because of this, Volga does end up teetering on the slightly overpowered spectrum. And I don't think that there's really any argument to be had that he is the most powerful fire warrior by far. There is no denying that this dragon warrior is a fright to behold on the battlefield.
But there's one they fear. In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.